What's up, it's Nez and hello everyone, happy holidays and Merry Christmas, welcome back to Monster Prom. We're at our third of our 13 days of Monster Prom where we play through the gift update, where we get to find even more secret endings and secrets. Let's go! 1 player, 2 players, 3 players, or 4, we're all lonely degenerates during the holidays, nothing more! Short game, full game, yeah, short game. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We're on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are you? We played as blue for the first episode, played as green for the last one, let's play as red again.
Let's start a fire!
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left and only a few days to Christmas. As we fantasize about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, the sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love for fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. And also the main guy of this episode. Liam DeLioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was a truly lovable dork. Polly Geist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? Obviously Scott! Our goodest boy Scott. We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alrighty, time to skip the pop quiz yet again because we're going for random stats and restarting until we get the items that we want. The item that we want today is a drawing from a random kid. Let's go.
Let's do this!
Now, let's just go through the motions. Let's go increase our charm. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader, why thank you. You gain 2 charm. You notice Miranda trying to put a smile on Liam's face. This should be good. I simply do not understand how you could be so gloomy all the time, when the world is so full of wonder and magic. I guess I'm just not part of the Everything is Beautiful club. The Everything is Beautiful club? Is that a secret club? What? Oh yeah, totally. I want to join. Oh, how can I join? Liam seems totally sexily disinterested in continuing this gag, but you have no such reservations, you tell her. You're in luck, I just happen to have the membership paperwork right here, magic is real, or... Oh, it's super easy to join, all you have to do is eat a bunch of cotton candy and crap out of unicorns, simpleton. I have no idea which stats these use, let's just go with any. So charming. You hand Miranda some membership forms you whipped up in Photoshop. They're totally fake, but she's loving it. Miranda fills out all the forms, then skips off to mail them to 1234 Fairy Dust Lane. Aren't you worried what'll happen if she finds out you made this whole thing up? You are, kind of, but when you run into Miranda later that week, she's super excited. It worked! The Everything is Beautiful club accepted my application. They said I'm the first applicant they've had in centuries. Recruiting is hard when you're a super secret club. They even gave me fun glittery stickers to put over ugly things to make them beautiful. But I haven't used any of them. You know why? Because everything is beautiful. Miranda lets you borrow some of her stickers. You're pretty sure you can find some ugly people to stick them onto. You gain 2 fun and 1 charm. Time to go to Shopkeep and open our present.
Let's do this!
Shopkeep! Aw, you messed me in my shit, huh, nya? Worry no more, all this shit can be yours if you have the money, nya. Not me though, nya. Soon, Shopkeep, soon. Let's open our gift, the gift that keeps on giving. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs given, yeah. Give us the drawing, please. And there we go, a drawing from a random kid. Finally we got it after a shit ton of restarts. I know the composition isn't that great and the color palette lacks depth, but fuck you, it's a gift, yeah. Right, now we have the drawing. Week 1, evening.
Let's do this!
Let's increase our charm. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team. But suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose 5 mercy, a stat that might be useful in the sequel but isn't now. But you gain 2 charm. Later you come across Damon and Vera in the hallway, nonchalantly holding a locker shut with all their strength. The locker has a sign that says, "Nothing to see here," and is screaming, "Shut the hell up, you!"
Adorable fluffy little Fluffy! You see, we're spending quality time with our new pet, isn't that right, Damien?
From somewhere within the locker you hear, "My parents will pay anything!" before Damon kicks the door. "Yeah, that's right, adorable. Quiet, Fluffy. Who's going to stay quiet if he knows what's good for him?"
You know, I don't really have a great track record with pets. I had some mice for half a day, but my hair ate all of them.
It sure would be a shame if our new pet died before we receive the true joy of pet ownership.
Yes, exactly. The sweet, sweet bank account filling, filthy rich making joy of pet ownership.
Surely you have lots of knowledge about quote-unquote pet, quote-unquote care. Why not share some of it? You know what pets love? Hardcore death metal all the time to drown out their noises, or if you love something, you must set it free. And just implant a tracking device first. This is smart, this seems bold, let's go with smart. There we go.
Now there's a scheme I can get behind, in front of and all over. If our beloved pet believes he has freedom, he'll stop struggling so much.
Yeah, all good pet owners microchip them, and we'll keep close tabs and make sure he doesn't
get hit by a car, or impregnate the neighborhood pets.
And we can knock him out first so he doesn't even know he's microchipped, and it'll be smooth sailing right up until
our pet is housebroken.
Or at least some kind of broken.
I have so much confidence in this plan, I'm going to go ahead and order some blood diamond earrings.
The suffering of the laborers makes them so much more sparklier. Oh, the joy of knowing that crime totally does truly pay. You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun. Keep doing you two, keep doing you. Week 2, morning. Time to get this event started.
Let's do this!
Let's keep increasing our charm. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your classmates. He's totally mesmerized, it's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain 2 charm. You're happily examining the shitty crayon drawing you got from the store, thinking about what kind of frame will enhance its colors and stupid composition when Scott approaches you. "Hey Nez, is that a picture? I love pictures. Coach says one picture is worth 1,000 words, and there's so many words I love, like pizza, and good, and boy, so a picture must be even better." Yes, Scott, you're a very good boy. "What's your picture saying, bro? It looks like a little sick person holding hands with 2 big sick persons, and there's a house and a son that has hair." You patiently explain to Scott that this is a picture of a family and that those are solar rays, not hair. "Oh, so those 2 big bros are protecting the little bro. I get it." What? No. You tell Scott that the 2 big stick figures are parents. Parents? Wow, so that's what parents look like. I totally have some parents, but... well, I've never actually seen them. Scott, don't tell me you're an orphan. Oh, for shame. How could this happen to our goodest boy? The goodest of goodest boys of all. That's okay, though. Once a year, they sneak into our house in the middle of the night and leave Christmas presents, because I'm a good boy and they love me. Oh, Scott, I don't think those are your parents. I think it's probably just Santa Claus, Jack Skellington crawling down your chimney and probably sticking a big present down your crotch. Ah, you baby, you still think parents leave Christmas presents in the middle of the night? That's a myth. It is? No, shut the fuck up. Don't ruin his dreams and fantasies, you assholes. Yeah, everybody knows that all Christmas gifts are delivered by Satan Claus, a bearded home intruder with lobster hands and a cookie fetish. That sounds a lot like me, except I don't have lobster hands. But my parents, they think I'm a good boy. Psst, Nez, are you just gonna stand there and let those douchebags ruin Scott's innocence? Distract him! Whoa, you know this is a serious situation, but it's causing Vera to show empathy. Quick, divert Scott's attention by starting a discussion on the history and development of jazz as a musical art form, or making a silly face. I think this is the smart answer, and this might be the fun answer? Smarts we go. 5 hours later. Look, I'm just saying that jazz is less of a vehicle for African American liberation than it is a memorial to cultural oppression and appropriation. Just because a musical genre becomes commercialized doesn't invalidate its contributions to society at large. Guys! Oh, maybe jazz is simply a lens through which all major sociological conflicts in 20th century can be viewed, regardless of your personal political orientation. Or maybe it's just cool fun music that's nice to hear. I don't know, I'm sleepy. I'm just gonna get some pizza and have a nap.
Phew, that was close. Nice work, Nez.
Oh, Vera! Vera is showing some kindness during the holiday season. This is so unlike you.
And as for you, douchebags, the hell you were thinking?
Sorry, I guess emotionally harassing our little cousins is our way of coping with our unstable home life. Oh, your cousins? That's the first time we've heard of that. But you gotta admit, it's weird that Scott's been living with us and our grandma his whole life and still hasn't realized our parents aren't coming back.
Yeah, I can relate to that. And maybe it would be better for him to accept the truth. I just don't think he's ready yet. And you know, true friendship is like jazz sometimes. It's about the difficult truths you don't say.
You're right. Thanks for helping keep the lie alive, Nez. You're a true bro. Should we really keep the lie from Scott? Or should we really tell him where his parents went and why they'll never come back? And why Satan Claus is the one that's giving him presents? For your good deed and deep knowledge of jazz history, you gain 2 creativity and 1 charm. Hooray. I wonder what'll happen to Scott. He never had any parents. Who will he spend time with during the holidays aside from his asshole cousins and his grandma? Let's hang out with him. You find Liam taking a picture of his food and Scott taking a picture of also Liam's food. Yes, Scott, snap away. My artistic plating is too magnificent to ignore. Artistic what? I'm just playing Pokemon's Go, the mobile version of the hit Pokemon's video game. What do Pokemons have to do with my food pick? There's a level 43 Bernard Henson hanging out in your middle of your plate. Here, take a look. Scott, why does your phone show a tiny human doing pottery on top of my eggplant ravioli? You mean you don't know Bernard Henson? He used to be a chartered accountant, but now he's decided to pursue his dream of becoming a world-famous potter. That major life change has made him super rare. Pocket humans almost never follow their dreams. Well, I don't care how rare he is. His presence is spoiling my pristine food pick. Spoiling it? But pocket humans are way cooler than a boring food pick. You take that back! Uh-oh, tempers are running a little high. Looks like it's up to you to settle this dispute. Scott's right, Liam. Why take a normal cliched food pick when you can take a food pick of Scott capturing a Pokemon off your food pick? Or, Scott, look over there. There's a Stuart Hogarth on top of that pile of mashed potatoes. Stuart Hogarth? The strongest accountant type Pokemon in the game? What does it even mean to be a strong accountant? Is he, like, really good at math? No, he's just super buff. The buffest accountant. I've gotta have him. Scott bounds across the cafeteria and practically dives into Gary Gremlin's mashed potatoes looking for a Pokemon to capture. Do you think he actually knows how to play Pokemon's Go, or do you think he just likes diving into people's food? The two of you debate the question while you help Liam line up the perfect food pick. Later, he lines up some very hot pics of you. Oh my. Scott, how will we help him? Week 2, evening. Let's go back to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team and their spirits is fueled by your determination. Finally, you win and take 2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. Later, you head by the local pizza parlor to help Vera collect her protection money. You notice Scott moping around outside. Oh no, Scott!
Hey Scott, what are you doing outside a pizza parlor? Don't you normally prefer to be inside a pizza parlor?
Well, it all started when I did some research into wolf mommies and daddies. It turns out wolf parents are responsible for providing food for their children. Then it hit me. The pizza delivery guy provides almost all my meals. And you know what that means? The pizza guy is your parent?
I know what you think it means.
It means the pizza delivery guy is my mother! Or maybe the pizza parlor itself is my mother. It's hard to be sure. Either way, I came here to reunite with my long-lost parent and also get some free pizza, hopefully. But they threw me out. Apparently, I'm not the first person to claim to be related to one of their employees in order to get free pizza. I don't want to be separated from my mama, though. Please help me.
Keeping Scott's misguided hopes alive may be trickier than we expected. But I just don't think he's ready for the truth. Do you think you could get the restaurant to give him free pizza and say it's from his mother?
Fuck it, you've got a flexible relationship with the truth anyway, and Scott seems so sincerely invested in this. So you do the only reasonable thing. Convince the proprietors that you're a time traveler from the future and giving free pizza to Scott is the only way to stop the pizza uprising, or act like an entitled piece of shit until they give you free pizza. Yeah, we seem more charming than bold. Let's go with that. You wrap yourself in tinfoil and burst into the kitchen of the pizza parlor, screaming about time travel and sentient pizza. At last, cry the chefs, our saviors come to free us from our pizzoid masters. For years we have suffered in secret beneath the yoke of our pizza lords, but no longer. Defend us! Before you know it, you're thrust into an epoch-defining conflict between Monster and Pizza Monster, culminating in a climactic battle with an enormous calzone atop the Empire State Building. Afterwards, the grateful pizza chefs provide you with a large meat lovers special. They even sign the box, from Mom with Love. Despite thinking that is some kind of weird request on your part, you take the pizza outside, bruised and covered in pizza sauce, to find Scott still patiently waiting. Wait, the Empire State Building was inside a pizza parlor? Well, okay then. Hey Nez, you've been gone for a long time. What's that? Is it a pizza? Oh, from my mom? I knew it! I knew she was real, and that she would give me free pizza! Also, you smell delicious. Can I lick your face? Oh, you can lick us everywhere you want, Scott. Everywhere you want. You glance uncertainly at Vera. Would she be disgusted if you let Scott lick you just a little? She smiles. Go ahead, champ. You've earned it. Oh yeah, you've gained 2 fun, 1 charm, and dozens of big sloppy Scott kisses. Hooray! Week 3, morning.
Let's do this.
Once again to the gym, because Scott and reasons. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle you can't take anymore, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist! You gain 10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you could be lucky if you could do anything with that, and 2 charm. After the game, you spot Vera desperately trying to ignore Coach. You go over to see if you could help. I'm just trying to help you be your best self, Vera. That's what custom workouts are for. Why would I need to do that? I'm already better than everyone else. Maybe, but are you better than yourself? No, how is that even possible? With custom workouts give us buff arms and strong hands. And don't forget to not skip leg day. So that we can strangle our past selves. So that we could hug our present selves and shake hands with our future. Oh, that's a beautiful sentiment. Oh, I like mine better. But even so, the custom workout you suggested is not for me. You don't like the million push-up system? Oh, okay, you can make up your own workout. Just think of something you're good at and work out to make you even better at it. There's thinking, but you already know the perfect workout. You shout out, deadlifts. You'll need a strength when you're lifting bags of gold coins off your enemy's vaults. Or burpees. They make your nails look incredible for some reason. I have no idea what a burpee is. Let's choose that. So, charming. What are burpees? Only the funnest workout ever. Drop to the ground, do a push-up, jump in the air, clap your hands, and do it all over again. Oh, I know what those are. And that's supposed to make my nails look fabulous. How exactly? Simple. Burpees make the rest of you tough as nails, which frees your nails to be smooth and supple. That sounds stupid enough to work, which means it probably won't. Well, like the free sample guy sent to me at the deli the other day. Come on, just try one, just try it, it's free. Look, it's a little meat roll, just try it, come on. Well, fine, I'm stuck in this class until the end of the period anyway. 10 minutes and 100 burpees later. Oh my god, my nails are incredible. It's like my fingertips are covered in sexy daggers. I know, right? I used to run a workout nail salon, you know. That's a thing. Hold on, I gotta register a business. Vera soon opens a workout nail salon called Penny Curves. It's an incredible success and also a laundromat. As a founder, you gain 2 money and 1 smarts. Hooray! Vera's always gonna be beautiful, hot, and sexy in our eyes. Your nails don't need to be any perfect than they already are, Vera.
Let's do this.
Who should we talk to? Oh, Vera and Scott, what's up? Vera's drinking her customary lunchtime scotch because you can drink whatever the hell you want at this school, but Scott's not making it easier for her. Hey Vera, what you drinking? Scotch. Why? Because it smells like a delicious forest fire and I'm curious. What's it called? Scotch. Yes? No, that's what it's called. What? Scotch. Yes? No, I'm not saying your name. I'm saying the name of the drink I'm drinking. It's Scotch. It's mine? No, it's mine. Then why is it called Scotch? That's just what it's called. Oh, is it like an energy drink for Scots? I mean, it's like an energy drink for Scottish people. Hey, I'm a Scottish person. I'm as Scottish as it's possible to be. I'm the most Scot. No, gah. What will it take for you to drop this issue? Scott's not gonna drop it unless you do something, so you cut in and say, yeah, it's called Scott's, but today is opposite day, so everything that's Scott's is actually Vera's, or... You're right, Scott, the drink is your birthright. Chug, 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 chug. It's the holiday season, Scott, chug it down, my boy.
You don't have to tell me 5 times. Bottoms up.
No, what are you doing? Stop!
Okay, I just drank the whole bottle anyway.
You utter twit! That scotch was brewed for King Tutankhamun himself. I had to have an adventuring archaeologist betrayed and murdered for that ball.
What? Sorry, could you say that again? I was blacked out drunk from all the scotch I drank.
You're impossible.
I'm impossible, hooray!
You drag Scott away to escape Vera's wrath. He spends the afternoon doing all your math homework for you. Turns out Scott's way smarter when he's blacked out. Ah yes, Scott and Vera. And now time for week 3. What will we do about Scott and his parents' situation? To the gym. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. Oh no! You explain to her the many ways that you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defending the many pleasures of life. With your help, she's capable of finding a reason to keep playing and gains the sense of self-worth. You gain 1 BFF, but sadly she's not part of the game, but a beautiful friendship can take off-screen to charm. You're talking to Vera about all her favorite military coups when Coach approaches you. Hey Nez, you're friends with Scott, right? I've got to admit, I'm a little worried about the guy. Here, come have a look for yourself. Coach leads you into one of the locker rooms where you find Scott deep in conversation with a bag of potatoes. The bag of potatoes has googly eyes, a mustache, and a corncob pipe, but it is definitely still a bag of potatoes.
Oh, hi, Coach. Hi, Nez. You're just in time to meet my dad, Mr. Scott Sr.
Scott? Hate to break it to you, but that's a bag of potatoes.
He was on a business trip to space my entire life, but now he's back and he'll never leave again.
Oh, Scott. His eyes are very wobbly, and his body is very potatoey.
I know, right? Family is so weird. These are my friends, Dad. Say hi to my friends and tell them how much we love each other.
Aw, Scott. The potato bag, being a bag of potatoes, says nothing.
Come on, Dad. Don't be shy.
Oh no, Scott.
Dad? Oh no, are you okay? Dad! Dad!
You can't tell Scott the truth about his dad, you're already in too deep. Quick, convince him everything's okay. Explain that some people have a hard time putting their emotions into words, especially if they're bagged potatoes, or pin a ribbon onto the potato sack that says, I'm proud of you, Scott. This seems creative, and this seems very charming because we're explaining things. Come on. There we go.
That makes sense. Everyone's always talking about how emotionally unavailable dads are. I thought mine would be different, but it probably doesn't help that I made him out of a sack of potatoes and part of a Groucho Marx costume, huh?
Yeah, that's not how usually dads work.
Part of me knew that, but the rest of me just really wanted to have a family, you know?
Oh, Scott, we're your family. Oh, sport, is that what this is about? You don't need a dad to have a family. I've never known my birth parents, Scott. I know it's hard and sometimes you might ask yourself why they did that. But fuck that. I'm an Oberlin and I don't need to know anything more than that. If someone abandoned you or me, then you know what? It's their loss, Scott. Holy shit, Vera! This is the most human I've ever seen you, and that's not an insult. I know how much you hate humans. Like, damn, Vera's super empathetic towards Scott. Vera makes a point. My father's an eccentric billionaire who I haven't spoken to in decades because of our differing views on kids' health. But my true family is the fit young students who all pass through the gymnasium. Don't you see, Scott? Family isn't about knowing your birth parents, it's about
making your birth parents out of potatoes. No, wait, love. It's about love.
Yes, yes, Scott, it's about love. That's right, Scott. Family is love. Now let's do some squat thrusts together as a family.
Do you really mean it, Coach? Oh, you're the best surrogate dad ever. Let's squat those thrusts.
What the hell? Why not? You join in on the fun. The burning in your thighs matches the warmth in your heart. You gain 2 charm and 1 boldness, and also 1 family. Hooray! We taught Scott the value of family through friendship. Come on, bud, let's go to prom.
Let's do this!
Hooray! What an adventure! You were so nice, Nez. I appreciate you trying to keep me happy.
Yeah, Nez, you're more legit than you look, I must admit. Hey, I'll take that compliment. No point arguing with that.
So, parents getting our presents for Christmas isn't a real thing?
No, bro, it's just Satan Claus, that jolly big weirdo. Our paws and maws abandoned us, Scotty boy. You might not remember, they were big fuck-ups.
Oh!
It's okay, Scott. You can't control how your relatives are. As said, I myself don't have the best relationship with my father. But you can surround yourself with the people of your choice, and they can become your family too, in a way.
Like making a team of people you love.
Exactly.
But what if the team also abandons you?
We'll never abandon you, Scott, but I don't know about Vera. She might be paid to abandon you.
No, Scott. Let me tell you something I read once. It said basically that hell is real, and it's not only the place where Damien lives. Hell is in here, because life and people can be the fucking worst. There are two ways to avoid suffering this particular hell. The easy way is accepting this hell and becoming part of it to the point you can no longer see it. Or, the second way is hard, and it's risky, and it demands always being observant, to seek and to recognize who and what, in the midst of hell, are not hell. Then make them endure, give them space. What I want to say is, you're pure. You're one of the only few people who remind me that life doesn't need to be hell, that people don't need to be shit.
Oh, Vera! Oh, Vera cares a lot about Scott.
What I want to say is, no, we won't ever abandon you. Listen to me, Scott. Never. Vera, guys! I don't often know how to explain things or how to understand things, but I think I see it now. You're my family. You're my dream team.
And you came here to bang some monsters. But sometimes there are things more important than banging monsters. Yes, I know it's hard to believe. Like remembering that family is the people we love, and that we should always be there for them and be grateful for their love. And if you're really risque, you can still bang them. That's probably something I shouldn't say. Don't worry, next time you can keep with the monster banging. But this time, what if this time you just remind someone that you're grateful to have them in your life? Ah! I love you, Scott. All of you. All of our favorite monsters in Monster Prom. And most of all, I love all of you guys this holiday season. All our subscribers, viewers, and degenerates that keep watching me for whatever godforsaken reason. Nez, best at impersonating a plate of spaghetti. And Scott's quote,
always try your best and you will never lose at trying your best.
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Scott became a world-renowned athlete, but he ended his career to come back to his hometown and take on the job of the athlete he admired the most. Now he's here in high school, working as coach. Vera really built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into a lot of sketchy businesses. But no one ever does anything about it because, I mean, who in the world would try to stop Vera Oberlin? Liam honed his most admirable skill and got a job with it. Now he designs Instagram filters. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were a lot of battles left in this war called youth. But once again, we were young and afraid, and we were ready to start. And that was yet another new secret ending for this season's The Gift Update. If you enjoyed this episode, like and subscribe so we could grow our channel together. But until the next day of 13 Days of Monster Prom, my name is Nez and thanks for watching. See you all next time. Bye everyone!